What is up and welcome back to another episode of Blood and Beer. This is the UFC 319 lightning fast recap. And Khamzat Chimaev goes out there and dominates Dricus du Plessis to take the title off him in a wrestle heavy attack. Takes him down 20 seconds into each round. Wins 50-44 on all three judges' scorecards. Not the most entertaining fight, but he absorbed zero damage. There was really no threat of anything from DDP until the last minute of the fight or so, but good on Khamzat. Now we see how long that title reign will last. In the co-main event, Lerone Murphy sends Aaron Pico to hell with a spinning back elbow after Aaron Pico looked like a monster, looked like he was going to get Lerone Murphy out of there at some points of the fight until he didn't. Lerone Murphy spinning back elbow as Aaron Pico is stepping off to the side, puts him out cold. Round one finish, and it's all signs are pointing to a title shot against Alexander Volkanovski for Lerone Murphy. Volk's calling for it. Dana White says he loves the idea, and Joe Rogan goes in the octagon when they're doing the interview. He says he's got word you get $50,000 for that knockout. Love when they announce it in the octagon. We get some reaction. Give something to us fans. And then in the fight before that, we also had a spinning back elbow knockout with Carlos Prates as he does it at the buzzer at the end of round one to knock out Jeff Neal out cold. And Jeff Neal, veteran of the game, doesn't often get put out like that. Nasty stuff from Prates as he bounces back from his first career loss, the decision against Ian Gary. And then MVP secures a unanimous decision win over Jared Cannonier in a fight where he scored a knockdown in each of the first two rounds. Before getting taken down and dominated in round three, surviving, he gets a unanimous decision. In the curtain jerker for the main card, we had Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura, and Kai Asakura was looking good in round one. He was catching Tim Elliott with a lot of strikes, but at the end of round one, Elliott found his wrestling range, gets the takedown in round two, and ends up with the guillotine submission over Kai Asakura as a big dog after almost 2 years off. Tim Elliott comes back with the guillotine. And on the prelims, Ben Susukayev submits Tom Nolan in round two by rear naked choke in his second fight in just a week after his round one TKO on Dana White Contender Series. If you want to talk about how to build a star, fight a lot in a short period of time and get finishes, this fight was fun. He was rocked. He had to overcome some adversity, and he comes back in round two and gets the finish. And then we had Mikhail Oleksiejczuk get a TKO in round one over Gerald Meerschaert with a boxing combination, drops him and finishes him with ground and pound. We also had Lupi Godinez pick up a unanimous decision win over number 5 ranked Jessica Andrade. She's probably going to be taking that spot after being number 11. Alexander Hernandez puts a stop to Chase Hooper's 5-fight winning streak with a knockout with 2 seconds to go in round one from a devastating overhand right that just shuts Hooper off. And then Drakkar Klose wins a unanimous decision win over Edson Barboza in a bounce-back performance after his loss to Joel Alvarez earlier this year. Karine Silva ekes out a decision over Diony Barboza. It was a unanimous decision, but a super close fight. I thought Barboza had it, if I'm being honest. And then in the curtain jerker of the whole damn thing, the tough finale, also Joseph Morales, former UFC fighter. He's looking to get back into the UFC, and he does with a triangle win over Alibi Idris. And he came into this fight as almost a plus 350 dog. Goes out there, figures him out real quick in round one. He knows he's a better wrestler and gets the triangle submission at the end of round two, really. So shout out to Joseph Morales getting back in the UFC. The bonuses went to Carlos Prates, Lerone Murphy, Tim Elliott, and Khamzat Chimaev. And that's all we got for you for the lightning fast recap. Make sure you're checking out us on Twitter, on Facebook, anywhere you get your stuff. Check out the Full Form podcast on Wednesdays when they drop. And follow us on Twitter at BloodBeerMMA. Give us a like, subscribe. We're on every audio platform there is in the books. Thank you for tuning in. That's all I got for you. Peace.